Hi, this is Shahzad from First Drive, and today we're going to be putting together the Mercedes SL500. Let's get started. So one thing you want to do when you start putting together this car is to know which ones are your front wheels and your rear wheels. The one that has a bit of a cog shape on it is your rear wheel, while the one on the that's got a flat side is your front wheel. So first thing that we're going to do today is we're going to put together the front wheel. Now we do have include wrenches, so if you take a look at the rear axle, it's not a protective piece. This is actually the wrench that you're supposed to use to put on your wheel. Now when it comes to the front wheel, what we're going to do is we're going to take off the nut that's already on the axle. We're going to go ahead and put on one washer. We're going to make sure the flat side faces the wheel, followed by the wheel itself, followed by another washer, and you want to make sure the flat side goes towards the wheel. Once you do that, you just put on the nut, like so, and you tighten it on with the included wrench. Now we're going to put on the cover for the wheel. Just line it up with tabs. There should be about 4 tabs that clip in, and rotate around. You just push them right in, like so. Next, we're going to go ahead and install the rear wheels. Now, first thing you want to do is you want to put in the wheel and match it into the motor. After that, you're going to just get your washer and your nut. But if you see over here, I don't have a lot of room to put the washer and the nut. That's because a lot of the room of the rear axle is pushed to the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the other side, I'm going to hold the wheel in place, and I'm going to push the axle through. Now I can see the rear axle, and I have plenty of room actually to play with. So I'm going to go ahead and put the washer, make sure the flat side faces the wheel, which I did. Put in the nut loosely. You just loosely put it in by hand. Now, when it comes to the other wheel, since we pushed too much on that other side, we're going to get the rod and we're going to pull towards us. So now we have enough room to install the second wheel. We put the second wheel right on. Slide it into the cog. You see the threads of the axle. Flat side goes through the wheel. We put the nut right in. We loosely put it on. The reason why we're doing that, now we have to use both wrenches that came with the car and tighten them both from both sides. Because if you try to just swing it from one side, it's not going to go. It's just going to keep rotating the other way. Once it's tight, you're good. Don't over tighten or the wheels won't move at all. After that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put on our molding. Just match up the tabs. And you're good. You cut over there. Actually, just keep going. Wiring of the car. Now normally when you just buy this car, all you have to do is pretty much get this one power wire and plug it right into this RC controller. But we're going to walk you through everything over here. We have the battery over here. The battery connects to the fuse, and then from this wire over here it connects to an RC controller. This controls the motors of your car as well as the RC signals going to your car. This is where your power goes in over here. This one big power cable. This one connects to your motors. If you can see over here, it splits into 2, and then these wires go over here. One goes to one motor, the other one goes to another motor, and this third one, this brown and white one, will go all the way below your car to your power steering. So all we're going to do, and then over here, this connects to random other parts of your car, such as your lights, your MP3 player, and so on. So all we're going to do here is plug in this one piece over here. In, and we go ahead and hold down the start button of your car. And there you go. Next, we're going to go ahead and install the steering wheel. Now inside the steering wheel, you'll actually find this screw and nut. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and plug the steering wheel into this piece first. You just be sure it lines up. And you go, powers right on. Well, it's going to power on, so the buttons actually work. You go ahead and tuck the wires right back in and slide the steering wheel right onto the steering rod. At that point, you're going to see a little light coming through the hole. You're going to have a round side and a hexagon side. You slide the screw through the round side, and you put this piece, the nut, through the hexagon side. You hold it in place, you get your screwdriver, and you tighten the steering wheel right into the nut. Now with the windshield, you have a total of 6 tabs over here. You're just going to go ahead and line them up over here, and all you do is firmly. There you go. Got one side, second side, and middle. After that, you're going to go ahead and you're going to put on your side view mirrors. All it is, you line it up with the hole, press in, 1, and 2. And after that, we're going to go ahead, we're going to put on our first drive sticker. So everyone knows you have a first drive car. You could either put it on the windshield over here or right above the Mercedes sign. Right there. Cut. Next, we're going to go ahead and put on the seat. All you have to do is make sure these notches fit in these holes. In order to do so, you just kind of angle the seat in a way, put it in, and you push right in like that. Then you just get your 2 seat screws and you put them right into the holes. Next, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pair this car using our Bluetooth phone so we can use our audio. On the car, you hit the Bluetooth button.
Bluetooth mode.
Goes into Bluetooth mode. And then from there, you go ahead and take a look on your phone for items you could pair to. Over here, show the Bluetooth device. I'm going to go click on that.
Connected.
And then you just go ahead and you can play any song you want.
In your head again, Montana, Atlanta. Maybe I should just go mosey my ass over to your house. What about the side?
Last thing we want to do is sync the controller. Now, in order to do so, make sure your car is powered off, and you're going to hold the sync button on top. And hold it down until the light starts blinking. Once it starts blinking, hold the start button on the car. And if you notice, it turns solid. Pick it up, and your car is running. So last, we're going to go over some final features of the car. Now over here, if you can see, there's a red tab. All you have to do to open the door is you pull the red tab forward. You can open the car door, and you can close the car door. Over here, we have your seat belts, and we have your charging slot right over here. So anytime you want to charge the car, plug it in right over there. You have a USB port for external, like audio, and so that means USB storage, not really you hook in an iPhone or an Android to it. And over here you have your trumpet sounds. You just press these buttons and they go ahead and they make sound. If you have any other questions with the car, please visit us on ridefirstdrive.com. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching.